Alright, YouTube. One thing I didn't mention, that I haven't mentioned yet, is all of these berries I have here. Right? These are native growing berries here. They're wolfberries. They're closely related to goji berries. And, they're not bad, but pretty astringent. I was looking it up, and yes, they are part of the nightshade family, and that tracks with the way they taste, because they do taste somewhat similar to a tomato, but these guys got a whole bunch of thorns on them and whatnot, so it's a perennial that'll keep coming back year after year. And I don't even gotta water. Yeah, man. Okay, well, it was raining early this morning, and so I figured I'd show what the ground looks like after a good rain. The plants were watered. Plants were watered today. I was checking in these different garbage cans to see if how much water was collected. Not a lot was collected here, but yeah, a lot of this rain helped get all of this soil down into the stones. This is about how much rain we got collected here. The main reason why I wanted to show the rain, though, is to show that these adobes, they're doing just fine. Just fine. Just fine. Nothing happened to them. Okay? They're a little wet. No big deal. Alright, YouTube. It's coming towards the end of another day here, but I've gotten a lot of progress done. First thing I want to know is there used to be a big tree here, right? But yeah, that got cut down, and there's a big old pile of its remains out over there. Yeah. So later on, I'll be covering all of that wood with dirt and soil and whatnot to get some good kugel culture or whatever going. But that's later. Yeah, and so coming here to this mulberry tree, there's a whole bunch of little leaves coming up. You see all these dead leaves and whatnot, they're just coming off in the wind. No big deal, right? Because now I know it's taking root, it's establishing, it's got a bunch of good new growth going on, and I'm confident that it's holding on. It's holding on. I'm giving it a good amount of water every day. And these raspberries here, I mean, that one looked great, but these guys here, they're looking rough, right? This is rough, so we're gonna see if they make it or not. I know in the last video I said that I had to go out and collect a bunch of stone, and I really did, right? I was running really low. I'll give an update shortly on how the foundation is progressing, but I have that first pile over there on the north-facing portion. And then on this southeastern portion of the building, I have another pile of stone. And then on the southern portion, I have another pile. Lots of stone. I'm hoping it'll be enough. There's a bunch of other stones that I've been gathering as well, but I'd like to just point out, I'm standing on this stone foundation. I'm giving her some give, and I've been busy, been very busy. I've been building up the foundation, stone by stone. Over here, the mortar looks really messy. Alright, let's get in there, right? And you'll see all these little holes, right? That's because when I was working, I don't know where it came from, but the weather just turned on me out of nowhere, and yeah, all those little holes are hail drops, right? It started to hail down on me, and I was thinking about getting it on video, but no, I hid under that tree right there until the hail subsided, because that hail was the size of eraser heads, you know. It was coming down. So yeah, I figure I'd give an update. Wow, yeah, this does not look like much, but the higher it goes, the harder it gets. And then I run out of stone, and then with all the rain and the hail, I wasn't able to sift as much of the soil here, right? I wasn't able to sift as much, so what I did is I went out and I bought some silica sand, right? Some 30 grit silica sand. And I'm not going to do that anymore unless I absolutely need to, because a 100-pound bag of silica sand, how much was that? Oh, it couldn't be that much, Mr. Nick. That was $22 for a single bag of sand. Right? I ain't got that kind of money to be using sand to mix mortar for this entire foundation. So that's why progress was so slow this week. Yeah, I was running out of materials. The weather wasn't working with me. Blah, blah, blah. Excuses, I know. But, yeah, it's just kind of how that goes. Alright, we're doing another update on the tree. This is that cherry tree I planted, right? And I've been giving her a lot of water, but as you can see, some of these leaves are turning orange. I'm not entirely sure if it's because of the sun, or it doesn't like the soil, or whatever, but yeah, not all the leaves are going. I'm thinking it's the sun, because I don't know how well it shows up on camera, but these leaves are they just look a little sunburned, so yeah, either the cherry tree will get used to the sun, or it won't, and then it'll die. But yeah. Alright, anyhow, it dried up a bit since the last clips I took, so I went out today and I sifted a whole bunch of this sand, silt, fine particulates, a lot of clay in there, and yeah, I gotta talk louder because of this wind. This wind is picking up, but yeah, got a whole bunch of fill to use. Alright, update on the foundation now. Over here I laid some more stone. I'm not sure how well it shows up on camera, but I tell ya, laying stone takes time. I'm at the point where I can only do about 1 wheelbarrow a day, or 2 if I have all the materials already prepped, but yeah, it's taken a long time to lay all these stones. I'm thinking about going out and buying sand. I know I just said it was super expensive, but I kind of want this done. I don't have the machines here to make it go fast, and I'd like to make this go faster. But this right here is going to be the point where I base off my height for the rest of this foundation, right? So right in here, I'm going to somehow get this all nice and level, and then I'm going to come around using a nice mason's level and make sure the rest of this foundation is level to it. Alright, if I can't get it exactly with stone, well then what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a high lime mortar, right, nice and saturated with that lime, and I'm going to put that down, so that way my adobes have some nice firm surface, level surface to sit upon. Okay, so I think for now that is the progress I made for this week. Got a whole bunch of water infrastructure things set up. I guess I should make a little clip of that, shouldn't I? Alright, so right here next to this real nice raspberry plant, I got this tarp, right? And underneath this tarp I got some bit of work with me. I got some 55-gallon barrels that I was using for water, right? See the water there? I was using this little pump, tighten it up, and that lets the water come out, blah blah blah. Got the bung wrench, Anyhow, my dad got here, and he brought a trailer with him, so he went out and got some big IBC totes, and that took a lot of time this week, so that's why one of the reasons I wasn't able to get so much done with the construction. But yeah, it'll be changing going forward. Don't have to worry about water nearly so much. Alright, final update for this video. I have noticed recently when I come and I water the plants every day, something has been getting into my plants. Right? Something has been coming through and eating them. Right? You can see these leaves are messed up. There's been some branches clipped clean off. Looks like some kind of rodent could have done it. Maybe it was a pronghorn or whatever, but yeah, I come by and these plants, they just got leaves and branches just clipped clean off, so I'm gonna have to think of something to do about that. Can't get a dog to scare things off at night because I don't have fences yet, but if you guys got any ideas, let me know. None of that coyote urine or blood meal or anything, like real ideas. Let me know in the comments. Also, let me know in the comments what all do you guys want to see. Right? I can make a whole bunch of videos just going over how I lay stone and blah blah blah, but I'm not entirely sure that's what you guys want to see. So let me know down in the comments. Yeah. If you like the video, give it a like. I'm not gonna ask for subscribers because, well, if you want to subscribe, you will. But alright, that's it for this video.